I just wanted to say this real quick before I proceed with the rest of this review. I keep calling Vita Dita, and I apologize. From here on out, if you say hear me saying it wrong, I mean Vita. I'm still getting used to these girls' names, and I have not watched any promos, so I'm still fresh. Thanks in advance. Bye. Y'all, I'm not even gonna hold you. I was not the most enthusiastic when it came to reviewing season 18 of RuPaul's Drag Race. But honestly, after getting a taste of this new cast, I'm really excited. I love that most of the girls are over 30, experienced, have life experience outside of drag, and are not afraid to throw the shame. So let's get into it, shall we? So I'm gonna get straight into the runways first. Mickey surprised me. She's so cute. She looks like Lars Ulrich started doing drag. But yeah, for someone, I don't think she says she can sew. She did a really good job. I agree the tops should have been Nene and Dita. If I just based off of looks alone, I would have given the win to Dita because I just felt like it was supreme. It kind of gave me the same flavor of the first design challenge that was last season when our homegirl Anya won. But Nene ate Dita up in that lip sync. I'm sorry. Like she didn't have to move around a bunch. She didn't have to do splits. She just had to embody the song and she knew the lyrics. So I'm sure that was helpful. So I've deliberately been staying away from all the promo for season 18 because I wanted to watch the first episode with clear eyes. And of course, one of the cast members is Briar Blush. I follow her on Instagram. I love her work. I love the work that she does with her drag king partner. And it was a little shocking to see, like, I know drag queens are shady, but golly, now I'm like, what's going on with you? Because she seemed annoyed by everybody. But honey, the difference between Briar being relatively new and not legendary and having all that attitude and someone like Athena who is stamped and solidified in the drag community showing everybody love and patience, the contrast was staggering and I was really happy to see Athena kind of get in Briar's ass a little bit about, Glovegate, as it were. And speaking of Glovegate or the runway, listen, Athena, for someone who says she does not sew, that was also shocking. She was like, "Well, I pay people to sew." Well, whatever you've been doing, it's been working because that I thought her runway was beautiful, despite the fact that she had materials that were okay. I do think it was shady for Athena to at least not walk over there one time for 5 minutes to help her girl out. Like, I don't know what that's about. You can bring her on international trips with you, but you can't take 5 minutes to help her out. I get it. It's a competition. I think competitions such as, the drag races of the world can bring out the worst in us, but it's still not a good look if that's your daughter. And Miss Briar Blush, for you to be talking all that mess, what was on the runway, girl? What was that? It was a chop for me. Speaking of chops, Cardi B is this week's special guest judge, and while I think she should have been saved for maybe the finale because of her star power, I absolutely thought that Cardi's blunt, no BS, no filter critiques were very welcome. Like I knew exactly what she was saying. And she also brought her glam team with her, who are made up of two trans women, a hair and makeup stylist. So I thought, we're in rough times as a collective, but especially if you're a part of the queer community, definitely feeling it. So it was nice to shine light on the behind the scenes people that make this industry go. They're not just performers, they're behind the scenes too. And speaking of working behind the scenes, I found it so incredibly refreshing as someone who is a working class artist who is trying to make a living off of her creativity but has to dip into other industries to keep the lights on. It is so refreshing to see beautiful, talented artists admit out loud, hey, I have to work a day job. I think one of the girls, sorry, I'm still getting used to them. The winner of today's episode, she is an engineer. Mango Mandy is a registered nurse and she's getting her master's. Like, I love that they're not letting, they don't feel like they have to choose. They don't have to, you don't have to be in LA or New York. And it's okay to pursue things outside of just entertainment. If entertainment is not paying the bills, expand your skill set. Give yourself a good life. You can, there's no rule that says you can't be an artist and be financially stable at the same time. I know this is jumping around a bit, but I'm just trying to keep up with my thoughts. Off the gate, I'd say my favorites are Kenya, Nene, and Discord. It's something about Discord's energy that I just feel like is bombastic and kind of crazy, and she might be the plain Jane of the season. But Nene has given folks a run for her money. Like, I definitely see her, going to the top four or top six. Kenya, I really hope that whatever was holding her back, she gets it together because I need her. I need her. There's only two black girls this season, and while I love Dita, or yeah, I love Dita, but I just Kenya is a ball of sunshine. Anybody else think it's kind of curious that even though Dita has a very deep skin tone, she paints light skin and looks like Morgan McMichaels a little bit? It's like everybody wants to be like, everyone, the black people want to be lighter and the white people want to be darker, and everyone wants to meet in the middle, it seems. I think this is a good place to wrap it up. Let me know what you think about the first episode of season 18. Who are your favorites? Who do you think is going to be the pork chop? And what did you think about Cardi B's judging? Let me know in the comments below. Also, reach out to me on Instagram at Budlong Avenue Productions. I'm on LinkedIn as well. Bye.